Lakshagriha Conspiracy, Mahabharata's most terrifying plot. The royal palace of Hastinapur, filled with grandeur and luxury, yet burning within with flames of jealousy and conflict. Duryodhana, whose heart overflowed with hatred and malice for the Pandavas. Shakuni, the cunning uncle, a master of deceit and conspiracy, and Dhritarashtra, blinded not only by his eyes but also by his attachment to his son, forsaking the path of Dharma. Together, these three devised the first great conspiracy of the Mahabharata, the plot of the house of Lakshagriha. The assembly scene. In the royal court of Hastinapur sat King Dhritarashtra. Beside him stood Bhima, and before them was Duryodhana, pleading with his father. Duryodhana angrily, "Father, if Yudhishthira is crowned king, then this kingdom will forever belong to the Pandavas. We Kauravas will remain nothing more than their servants. Do you wish that here, in Hastinapur itself, we should live under the rule of our own cousins?" Dhritarashtra in a heavy voice, "Son Duryodhana, Yudhishthira is the eldest. The love of the people belongs to him. Even Bhima and the ministers support him. We have no right to interfere in this matter." Hearing such words, the fire of anger flared in Duryodhana's heart. In a low, sinister voice he said, "Duryodhana, father, I have already found the solution. Only give the command that the Pandavas must go to Varnavada. I have built a magnificent palace for them there, a palace that will itself turn into their funeral pyre." A silence fell across the court. Dhritarashtra remained quiet, but his silence itself became Duryodhana's permission. Vidura and the Pandavas. On their way to Varnavada, Vidura met the Pandavas. His voice was firm, but his hidden warning was clear. "Vidura, Yudhishthira, the house Duryodhana has built for you there, it may appear grand, but within it is filled with lac, ghee, dry grass, and reeds. A single spark will set it ablaze. Be cautious. I have sent a craftsman with you. He will build an underground tunnel. If danger comes, escape through it into the forest." Yudhishthira gravely, "Uncle, your counsel itself is our lifeline. We shall remain vigilant." The Pandavas in the house of lac. Days passed. The palace shone brilliantly, but inside its walls lingered the smell of lac, dry reeds, and oil, reminding them always that this house was nothing but a trap of death. Bhima, unable to control his rage, spoke. "Bhima, brother, why don't we kill this Purakana demon right now and leave this cursed place?" Yudhishthira calmly, "No, Bhima, have patience. Let the right moment come. Only then can we escape as Vidura has advised." The fire in the house of lac. And then that fateful night came. Deep darkness, the people asleep. Bhima locked Purakana in a chamber of the house. He lit the torch, and soon the flames spread, engulfing the entire palace. Thick clouds of smoke rose high. The lac and ghee turned the fire into a monstrous inferno. The burning Lakshagriha seemed to be consuming its own conspiracy in its flames. At that very moment, Kunti and the 5 Pandavas slipped away through the secret tunnel built by Vidura. The dark forest path awaited them. Hastinapur's reaction. When the news reached Hastinapur, the house of lac has been burned to ashes, and the Pandavas along with their mother have perished within it. The citizens wept in grief. Every heart mourned. But behind the veil of false tears, Duryodhana and Shakuni hid a secret smile. Even Dhritarashtra displayed a show of mourning and finally performed the funeral rites of the Pandavas. But none knew that the Pandavas, alive with their mother, had already begun their journey toward the destiny of the great Mahabharata war.